Breaking news that is just coming in tonight. CNN anchor Chris Cuomo has been suspended indefinitely.
Why is nobody talking about how Andrew Cuomo's crisis PR team literally had mainstream media outlets like MSNBC by the sack?
All right, now to a Fox News alert. Just breaking here in the last few moments. Chris Cuomo has been fired from CNN.
It's embarrassing, but I understand it. And I understand why some people feel the way they do about what I did.
And Cuomo's suspension comes a day after explosive documents released by New York's Attorney General revealed he was more involved than previously known. In a statement tonight, CNN says his involvement raises serious questions.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Is it just me, or did things move really quickly after that suspension? It's almost like a light was flipped at CNN, and all of a sudden he went from king of the network to instant enemy. Honestly, it surprised me.
This was a long time coming. Cuomo in the news all year long because of his brother and because of the scandal involving the now former governor. It was known that Chris Cuomo was talking to his brother, giving political advice. But in the newly released documents, you can see that Chris Cuomo is essentially working as an unpaid advisor, an aide, as if he is a staffer of the governor's, giving political advice, giving commentary, also working his own sources to try to find out more about what might be revealed about his brother.
Long time coming, eh? That's an interesting choice of words, to say the least. Looks like Brain Stelter is gunning for that head slot on the network. He sure isn't wasting any time. But why is he being so vague? Why not just run down what he actually did in detail? You guys obviously have something really damning, hence why you fired him. Something tells me they might be a little bit worried about what their network could be on the hook for.
And I'm losing my mind. I feel like there is a literal conspiracy in the media to cover up the extent of Andrew Cuomo and Chris Cuomo's relationship as it pertains to this issue. I have not seen a single mainstream media outlet that has detailed exactly what Chris Cuomo did. It's always like gesturing vaguely at what he did. Why is nobody talking about how Andrew Cuomo's crisis PR team literally had mainstream media outlets like MSNBC by the sack, like Katie Tur? And this is precisely how MSNBC and CNN operate side by side with establishment Democrats. And that's really annoying when we don't talk about that part. Okay, if what Chris Cuomo did is unethical, then the entirety, the foundation that mainstream media is built upon is completely unethical, top to bottom.
Amen, brother. Holy shit. I can't believe I agree with your take on this. Hasan actually knocked it out of the park on this one. It's so blatantly obvious how Cuomo has been covered for up until this point. Even now, they continue to obfuscate the situation.
And I can't do that. I said point blank, I can't be objective when it comes to my family. So I never reported on the scandal. And when it happened, I tried to be there for my brother. I'm not an advisor, I'm a brother. I never misled anyone about the information I was delivering or not delivering on this program. I never attacked nor encouraged anyone to attack any woman who came forward. I never made calls to the press about my brother's situation. I never influenced or attempted to control CNN's coverage of my family.
Transcripts and text messages made public this week by the state attorney general's office show almost from the beginning Chris Cuomo worked behind the scenes to help protect his brother. The CNN anchor joining the then governor's inner circle to draft public statements, prep the older Cuomo for a press conference, and pass along what he thought was potentially damaging intel about two of the governor's accusers.
I mean, the video and the documents clearly just don't line up with what he just said. He's just blatantly lying. He did exactly what he said he didn't do. And I'm sure CNN was aware of it the whole time, but they just didn't care until the hard-hitting documents dropped. Even with how vague everything is being talked about, it's clear something pretty messed up happened. And honestly, I'm still kind of shocked that they actually fired him.
It's embarrassing, but I understand it. And I understand why some people feel the way they do about what I did. It's the last thing I ever wanted to do was compromise any of my colleagues and do anything but help.
Dude, you literally used opposition research contacts to dig up dirt on women accusing your brother. You really can't get more scumbag than that. What's going to be embarrassing, though, is CNN's ratings after losing their highest viewed talent. If you want to see more embarrassing tactics the media use, then check out this video here.
Before we wrap up tonight, there's one more thing I do want to say about me, my brother, my family, and you. First, thank you.